maybe an angle like this. Maybe a composition with these two signs, like center frame, upward angle. I was gonna walk this trail over here, but apparently there's some big event going on around here. What the heck? Which is super random. Look at all these cars. And it's kind of packed, so hundreds of people. This is crazy. Had to stop for a scone from a farm and a coffee. Look at that. But there's a cool composition. I'm not sure why that rock caught my attention, but it looks intentionally placed. Had to take a photo. All right, I'm getting to the beach now, and it's a little windy and it's starting to rain. Sucks. Actually, I don't mind. Just blast a few pictures off here. I've actually been here before. This is not a new spot, so. Got a smudge. I like this angle. Another smudge. So, I took a few photos. Those are my keys. I took a few photos down there, but I came to a little bit higher ground, and I feel like I like that perspective better. All right, now a little bit different angle and even higher up. I tried this frame from right there first, walked up these rocks another 5 feet up maybe. And it's working nice today because we have the clouds as a backdrop. I've been here before where there were no clouds right here and the tree just doesn't really pop. But with these clouds today, it pops. The rocks around here have very interesting textures in them. You have these like big chunks missing out of them, but then you have these little tiny like these holes that make it look like a sponge, and it's all over these rocks right there, right around there. I always notice it when I come here, obviously. I tried a bunch of different angles, but I think I like this the best because I'm going to frame it vertically, but you get a sense of depth when you have this notch right there and you're looking up at it versus looking down at it. It kind of disappears. So it sort of adds this dimension to the photo. And one thing I was trying to do is compose it without the ground in it, because all this texture right here is going to be distracting from the texture right there. So we'll see which one ends up on the screen. All right, one more angle of the tree. Well, maybe one more. I should just say another angle. This is another angle of the tree. All right, climbed up this dune right here. Shoop. of view, but you see a lot of texture definition in the waves there. But yeah, the rain and the wind is kind of kicking in, so there's like one other thing down there I want to photograph, and then I'm out. I'm already like soaked, no good. All right, here's that thing. This is what I want to photograph here. I think there's a nice minimal composition here with these old pier beams framed against the bright clouds in the back. I'm gonna try a few ideas, but yeah, we'll see. There's a break in the clouds over there, making for some interesting light. Maybe something there. Saw a fish jump. Yeah, I think that's all for today. I've been cooped up all weekend because I've been out every weekend the last like 2 months, and my body was needing rest. Oh, look at this bird flying by. Look at that. I'm gonna switch to photo mode. All right, we'll see how that went. I just took like 50 photos there. But as I was saying, oh, leaf. I was just cooped up inside all weekend, getting a lot of editing done and just resting from a very busy like month and a half. But I had to get out today for a good little nature walk, little photo spree. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one.